We're here tonight on the show. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off the show with some NFL news here tonight. Let's see here. Not a lot of NFL news. The NFL, whatever. It's not really. We're only a few weeks away from training camps. Not a lot going on right now in the NFL. Let's see here. Not a lot of news from the NFL. Yeah, no, really, it's blank. All right, I guess we're gonna move on to the basketball, which really today, for only being day 3 of free agency, kind of quiet today as well. Zion Williamson got his contract, 5 years. Ended up being, 5 years, $183 million. It could go up all the way up to $231. So this contract, a lot of people were wondering, right, if they should give it to him. Many people even thought that if they offered it, he wasn't going to sign it because he didn't want to be there anymore. But he got it, man, 193. This guy can't stay healthy. He has weight problems. Last year he missed the whole season with a broken foot. We'll see if he can play. He's very dominant in the paint. When he plays, he's like a baby Shaq. But he's got to stay healthy, man. That's the thing with Zion Williamson, man. But I mean, if you're the Pelicans, you got to roll the dice and give him the contract, right? You have to. But we'll see what happens, man. But he's got to commit to staying healthy, and literally, he's got to lose weight, man. He's too fucking fat. But when healthy, he's pretty damn good. He really is. Let's see what else happened here. Darius Garland got a deal too. Worth $231 million. Congratulations to Darius Garland. 5 years. 5-year deal. 5 years. Let's see here. $193 million. Okay. And that's about it. Yeah, just Zion Williamson and Darius Garland getting signed by the Cavaliers and the Pelicans. That's about it for the National Basketball Association as well, man. Let's go over to, let's see if there's any Major League Baseball news here tonight. Not really either. Let's see, man. Kind of a dry day as we get ready for this 4th of July holiday here tonight. Yeah, kind of dry too with MLB. Let's look at some scoreboards. I have a pendejo face on tonight because I'm like, you guys think, CE, did you not prepare tonight? I prepared. There's just no news. Pendejo face on for me tonight. The Dodgers beat the hell out of the... That's another thing, too. The card for Major League Baseball this weekend was very disappointing. To me, for being 4th of July weekend, it sucked ass. Outside of the Padres and the Dodgers, not a very good card. I mean, I'm sorry. The Guardians, to me, suck ass. That's the other maybe good series, Yankees-Guardians. But the Guardians got smashed. They played a doubleheader today. They lost, I believe, the first game 11-4. And they lost the second game 6-1. Man, terrible, man. The Guardians suck ass, man. They really do. 13-4 was the final score in the first game. And then in the second game, it was 6-1. The Guardians stink, man. Didn't they lose early a few days ago to the Twins 11-0? And supposedly that's the team they're trying to catch up in the division. Guardians are probably high level rated, man. I'm sorry, man. Jesus Christ. And then, like I said, same thing, the Padres. Yu Darvish gives up 3 home runs in the first inning. I don't know why they don't take him out. He pitched 6 innings, but he gave up 5 runs. Horrendous, man. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, man, this weekend's been very disappointing with the baseball, man. A lot of shitty-ass matchups. And then the premium matchup that we thought was going to be Padres-Dodgers has not delivered at all, man. It just has not. We expected a little bit more from Major League Baseball on this 4th of July weekend, but it has sucked ass. It really has. Let's move over to the WWE, I guess. Actually, wrestling. We might have some AEW news as well here tonight let's see here. Let's see here with a WWE. Let's see here some news. Obviously, Money in the Bank just ended. We'll go over that tomorrow when I have more time. They're saying that Santana might be leaving AEW soon. That he's doing like a countdown on Twitter, like 167 more days. And then I think a few days ago he typed soon. A lot of people think Santana might be leaving WWE. He's been doing a lot of indie bookings, but as a singles competitor without Ortiz as his tag team partner. And I believe his contract ends in September. So a lot of people are saying that Santana might leave AEW. We'll see what happens, man. They're saying they could potentially call up I forgot what his name is, but the younger brother of the Usos is in NXT, and they're saying they're thinking about calling him up too. I wonder if they put him with the Bloodline. They're trying to figure out. I think the most sense is to put him with the Bloodline, but there's talk about also putting him as a singles competitor. It's gonna be kind of hard because especially with the Bloodline, the Usos, they're all over the place, right? They're both on Raw and SmackDown. So it's gonna be like you can't even like put him go on Raw and then the Usos on the SmackDown. So it's gonna be hard to for him to avoid the Usos, right? They're gonna be on every show together. So I would just put him and have him be the fourth member of the Bloodline, man. Honestly, man. I mean, he's literally their younger brother. He's also Roman Reigns' cousin. Just fucking put him with the Bloodline, man. The thing is that it's gonna be tough to give him a title, right? I think they're riding high with Gunther as the Intercontinental Champion, and they're riding also high with Austin Theory as the U.S. Champion. So it's gonna be kind of hard to give him a title. He's gonna be only pendejo there with a title. 24/7 title. Let's fucking Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, that's the only thing, right? Everyone's gonna have a title except. I mean, I'm sure that's something that they're looking at too, right? Well, he's gonna look at the weak length if he's going without a title, especially when the other guys have two, right? The Usos have 2 titles. Roman Reigns has 2 titles. So that's the thing. I'm sure too. They're gonna make him look like a pendejo 0 titles. But yeah, I think that's. Let's see here. I think that's it for news. Let's go to fucking SmackDown recap, and then we'll call it a night here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So fucking SmackDown starts off with everybody in the fucking ladders. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Riddle, Sami Zayn, Sheamus, and then Almas was with MVP. I'm guessing he's too fucking big. He'll break the fucking ladder, standing over 7 feet tall. And they just have promos about who the fuck's gonna win the ladder in the match, the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then out comes Adam Pearce. Well, also first the Miz came out. Ezekiel came out. Kevin Owens in there. Baron Corbin came out. The Miz came out. And then Adam Pearce came out. And he said, we're having a battle royal. For what reason, I have no idea. I thought this was going to be fucking like the qualifying, right? I'm like, well, maybe whoever wins this gets the final spot. But then also it didn't make sense because you did have Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle, Sami Zayn, Almas, Sheamus, guys that had already qualified. So it didn't really make sense. Fucking Rollins, he made it look like you knew it didn't make fucking sense. He's like, fuck this, I don't need this shit. He literally jumped out the top rope and eliminated himself. Jesus Christ, I was laughing my ass off when he did that. Like, yeah, what the fuck is the point of winning this shit? Happy Corbin ends up winning the fucking match. For what reason? I don't know, only to fucking waste time. Then later on in the fucking show was determined they were going to have a fucking fatal 4-way match for the final slot between the Miz, Ezekiel, Happy Corbin, and Madcap Moss. That was the main event of the damn show. But let's see here, more shit going on. Let's see here. The New Day and Xavier come out of the ring. They get the shit beaten out of them once again by the Viking Raiders. Whatever. Then we got a 6-woman tag team match. Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss versus Lacey Evans, Shotzi, and Raquel Rodriguez. It was a good match, I'm not gonna lie. I believe Becky Lynch was on commentating for this shit. Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss end up winning the match. After the match, Becky Lynch gets into the ring and what do they call it? Woman slams Asuka, and then she leaves. You know, whatever. Fucking then we have a segment with Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville, and fucking Sonya Deville fucking slaps the hell out of Adam Pearce like a bitch. Pendejo face for Adam Pearce. Then we have a promo with the Usos and the Street Profits. Pretty damn good promo, I guess. This is probably one of the best parts of the fucking night. The Usos and the Street Profits promo. They used each other's line. The Usos said, "We won the smoke," and the fucking the primetime the Street Profits said, "You the twos and we the ones." And then have a nice little stare down, and then the Usos just walk away. Kayla Braxton was like supposedly asking questions. At one point, she asked the Street Profits, "Is it true you guys are struggling like getting along?" There's been a lot of teases that they like these guys a lot. Montez Ford and Dawkins, and they may split them up because they like they like having singles competitors. Who knows, man? The tag team division is kind of bad, man. Like, outside of the Street Profits, the New Day and the Usos. Well, now you do have the Viking Raiders, but they better be careful, man, because the tag team division is not the greatest. You don't want to lose a team like the Street Profits. But whatever. Then we fucking get, oh my lord. We get fucking, finally, Max Dupree fucking does his modeling shit. And, oh my lord. Oh wow. This was really embarrassing, man. I was, like, embarrassed, for, like, their families, man. Mesa and, Mace and Mansoor, man. Oh my lord, this was bad, man. They should quit their jobs, man. This was embarrassing, man. They're now their models. They're kind of posting and shit. Oh man, to me the crowd was fucking booing the shit out of this. I mean, they must be really desperate for money or shit, because this is embarrassing, man. I would quit my job if I was Mason Mansoor over this shit, man. This is embarrassing. At least Max Dupree, he just like talking, right? But the other guys are posing and shit. Oh man, these are like, it's like earlier a few weeks ago when they were doing Drew Gulak, right? Having him get beat up by a woman. It's like, to me, it's like at the end of I beg your pardon. At the end of the day, man, you're a man with two hands. Like, you have no disabilities. Go get a real job, man. It's disappointing to me, some of these guys, the stoops, they're willing to go low to be part of the WWE. It is amazing. Like, I'd rather not be a part of the WWE than do some of these gimmicks they're doing, man. Like, they're models, but they're posing all weird and shit. I don't know, man. I think there's a point where you just gotta say, you know what, Vince McMahon, with all due respect, if you don't have nothing better for me, thank you very much for the opportunity of working here, but I'm done. Like, I mean, there's levels, man, where you just can't stoop. This was embarrassing, man. I'm embarrassed for them and their families, man. This was terrible. But yeah, man. Then we have the main event. Well, no. Then we have the Miz and oh yeah, it was the main event. Yeah, the Miz, Madcap Moss, Ezekiel, and Happy Corbin. Fucking Madcap Moss ends up fucking winning the match. I thought it was going to be somebody else like them. I don't know, Madcap Moss. I'm not feeling it at all, even though they kind of repackage him a little bit and they're making him look a little bit more serious. To me, still looks like a pendejo. They had a backstage segment when they were setting up the Fatal 4-Way with Adam Pearce. And the Miz was like, I fucking flew 2,023 miles to get here from New York to Arizona. I was on the Good Morning Show today, and Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss is like, I'm just happy to be here. It's like a pendejo, man. I don't know why they're so high on Madcap Moss, man. To me, it should have been Happy Corbin, and then what you do is you have Pat McAfee screw Happy Corbin up at Money in the Bank. That, to me, you made Happy Corbin look like a pendejo because you have him win the fucking Battle Royal for no reason, and then you have him, he's the one that hit his finisher, and then Madcap Moss comes in and steals a win. Make Happy Corbin look like a pendejo, man. They should have instead put fucking Happy Corbin in there and just have him get screwed by Pat McAfee. Honestly, man. But whatever, man. It seemed like they just said fuck it. They had a bunch of Raw guys from there, and I guess because the next night they're having the Money in the Bank. So they seem like they just told all the Raw guys, come over here to SmackDown. See if we can get a rating boost off of you guys. Especially in the beginning, right? The whole Seth Rollins is like fucking, here's Seth Rollins, guys. So then when you see a guy like Seth Rollins, you're like, oh, if he's here, who else is here? Becky Lynch was there, Asuka, The Miz. So a bunch of Raw guys came in, but, whatever, man. I just don't understand some of the stuff they did, like especially with Happy Corbin, man. Have him win the Battle Royal for no reason, and then, like, I don't know. He's pretty much ignoring the Pat McAfee challenge. But I'm sure they'll build up. They have a month to build up for that shit. And like I said, the modeling shit to me was terrible. Those guys should quit their jobs. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, all I want to say is thank you for watching. A lot of people shitted on this show, man. They give it only 1 star out of 5. I thought it wasn't that bad. I thought they were trying with, bringing a lot of the guys from Raw. But some of the booking, especially, like I said, with Happy Corbin, it was terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm like a light. See y'all.